the views of Suraj Alanrewaju. He's of the Movement Against Corruption. Morning, and thank you for joining us today via phone. Could you tell us then, for you, is there any case of corruption concerning this alleged 250 million armored cars bought for the Ministry of Aviation?
Oh, good morning, Kimberly, and thank you for this, and I should also thank that colleague for this work. I think one of the things that is crucial at this point is the extent that the monumental corruption people have been talking about in the aviation industry is not coming to play now. It's been up for a while. There have been several allegations, several petitions to the EFCC and also to the President, to the extent that even all the construction work, rehabilitation and improvements that is being undertaken in the ministry is ridden with corruption. I was at the airport recently. Before I come down to 225 million, I was at the airport recently, and at the departure lounge, you can see a leaking roof with different buckets. In fact, I have a picture of that on my phone. And now you're talking about where an industry is unable to maintain the facilities for which it is even created. You are now talking about where they are buying personal cars. The first question you want to ask yourself is the NDAA the direct ministry to which the minister is supervising. So the Ministry of Aviation is primarily responsible for the minister in terms of procuring vehicles, in terms of if the government is providing housing facilities. If the government is to provide official vehicles for the minister, it shouldn't be through the NCAA or FAN or the AIB or NAMA or any other agency that are under the Ministry of Aviation. So this is clearly reading with corruption. And when you can see the cornerstone in terms of the defense, you are not disappointed with Mr. Dati, and I expect him to come down again to channel in his typical manner of abusive responses to issues. The way he dismissed it when it came up by saying, no, this is a rumor from other political opposition. It is already clear now. Though he's consistent as the former minister under Joshua Dad, the commissioner under Dari, does not surprise anybody. So, but then when you now see what I think we do say, justifying that and saying, no, they're buying it for the foreign visitors. This is the clear responsibility of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. This is the clear responsibility of State House when we have so-called a VIP coming from outside the country. And when you can even see the amount that is involved compared to what the international price that goes on, it shows the conspiracy with which private businesses are now necessary for clear examples, and ministries conspire together to defraud the country. So for us, it is a clear situation of corruption.
All right.
It's a clear situation of abuse of office. It's a violation, clear violation of the Appropriation Act 2013, and that is why we're saying not only that the three people who are...
Okay, Suraj, just let me comment here. I think points made, but again, by the way, just try to turn down the volume of your television as you speak to us. Quite frankly, we must have seen a whole lot coming from the sector, and the question now is we have seen the antecedent of the Minister of Aviation, and a whole lot of people say, well, they can attest to the fact that she's been a successful businesswoman before coming into government. So it's not entirely possible that she was trying to take the country's money for her own personal use. In any case, has it been established if these vehicles were bought in her name or the NCAA?
No, it's so clear. His media aid came out to tell the public and say, no, this was bought for her, for the minister, before we even start talking about either in her name or in another person's name, in her daughter's name. or in our office name is the fact that was appropriated for in the 2013 Act. It's now that we are seeing with the NCAA, how do we know if FAM has not done the same thing, if AID has not done the same thing, if LAMA has not done the same thing? Because like I told you, I mean, as the minister, it is the duty of the ministry, the parental ministry, to take care of the minister. And it's not for any of the subsidiary agencies under her. So there's no way it can be justified. But the first thing is, it's very difficult to defend life at this situation. And that is why you can see three different reasons coming from Daddy, from OB, his special assistant, and then also from Akikwood. And let me tell you, stealing and corruption is not a function of either you are rich or you are poor.
Yeah, but Suraj, let me ask you now, just before we wrap this up, because we're running out of time. Now that you say that, look, this is clearly, you say it's clearly corruption. In this kind of scenario, the EFCC now, do they need a petition to move into this matter? You should perhaps, I mean, you talk about corruption, you go to the EFCC on a regular basis. Would you be disappointed if at this stage you hear that they haven't done anything whatsoever?
No, I'm not only going to be disappointed, I'm going to take them on a major fight on this one. No matter what, I mean, it beholds on them now to commence an investigation process. Let us now know if the Attorney General will go and withdraw it, will stampede them, or the President will not allow it. So if the President does not have the gun to sack these three people, then it beholds on the EFCC as an corrupt institution, independent imposed, to commence a protest. There's no basis and need for any form of. I mean, that reporter in fairness came up with all the necessary and relevant documents that could assist in this investigation.
All right, we have to go. Thank you very much indeed for your comments. We'll get back to you subsequently in the course of this matter.